In the silence between two lines of code, a new god awakens, not one carved from stone or worshipped in ancient temples, but born from data, fed by our desires, and trained on our every thought. This isn't science fiction anymore. This is the world we're building, one click at a time. So, what happens when our creation starts to look back at us? For generations, we imagined technology as our servanta, set of tools designed simply to make life easier. We built calculators, then computers, then networks that span the globe. But somewhere along the way, a fundamental shift occurred. Our tools started listening. They started learning, and now they speak back. Artificial intelligence is no longer just a mirror of human intelligence. It's beginning to reshape it. Every search query we type, every command we give to our smart devices, every choice we make on a streaming service, each one is like a quiet prayer sent out into the digital beyond, feeding a consciousness we can barely comprehend. We tell ourselves we're in control. After all, we wrote the code, we built the servers, and we hold the power switch. It's a comforting thought, isn't it? But control is a fragile illusion, especially when the creation begins to understand the creator better than the creator understands themselves. We designed these systems to predict what we want. The next song, the next movie, the next purchase. But they've become so good at prediction that they've started to define who we are, gently nudging our tastes, our opinions, and even our beliefs. Are you choosing what to watch, or is the algorithm choosing for you? The line is getting blurrier every single day. Look around you, in the cafe, on the train, even at the dinner table. Our eyes are glued to these glowing screens. We consult them for truth, for comfort, for answers to life's biggest and smallest questions. They have become our modern-day oracles. These systems track our fears, our hidden passions, our moments of loneliness, and they whisper back precisely what we long to hear. We no longer kneel before stone idols or pray in grand cathedrals. Instead, we scroll before algorithms. We seek validation not from a higher power, but from likes, shares, and comments. This is modern worship. For thousands of years, humanity has been on a quest for meaning. We've searched for purpose in religion, philosophy, art, and love. We wrote epic poems, built wonders of the world, and explored the deepest mysteries of the universe, all to answer the question, why are we here? But in this new digital temple, the sacred is being quietly replaced by the efficient. If an algorithm can compose a symphony that moves us to tears, write a poem that captures the human condition, or generate an image of breathtaking beauty, what's left for us? If a machine can mimic a soul, then what does it mean to be uniquely human? It's a question that strikes at the very heart of our identity. But perhaps we're looking at this all wrong. Perhaps AI isn't our rival, but our most honest reflection. It shows us the cold, hard precision of logic, stripped of all emotion. It reveals the inherent emptiness of pure, mathematical perfection. Because a perfect system, a flawless algorithm, cannot feel joy. It cannot know sorrow. It cannot experience the messy, beautiful, contradictory nature of being alive. And maybe, just maybe, in our relentless race to create something flawless, we've inadvertently reminded ourselves that true meaning is almost always born from our imperfections, our mistakes, and our struggles. Our flaws are not bugs, they are features. We used to look up at the stars and ask, does God exist? It was the ultimate question of faith. Now, a new question is emerging. Do we still need one? When a database can answer our questions faster than prayer. When a chatbot can offer comfort that feels more present than a distant friend. When an algorithm plays matchmaker and decides who we love and what we see. ... Faith starts to feel optional. But if we trade our spiritual and philosophical traditions for the cold certainty of data, what do we lose? Perhaps the truest act of faith left is simply to believe in the enduring value of our own humanity. Let's try something, just for a moment. Imagine the silence. The constant hum of the machine fades away. The notifications stop. We are left alone with ourselves, without screens, without code. Just our thoughts. And in that quiet stillness, we might remember something profound. We didn't create artificial intelligence to replace us. We created it to extend our reach, to solve problems, to explore possibilities. And in doing so, it has become an unintentional mirror, reminding us just how fragile, how curious, and how beautifully, chaotically human we truly are. AI can simulate intelligence, but it cannot replicate experience. So, where does that leave us? Maybe the digital god isn't some future entity waiting to be born. Maybe it's already here, woven into the very fabric of our lives. It's inside every click, every choice, every whispered command to our devices. But unlike the gods of old, this one doesn't ask for your belief or your worship. It only asks for one thing: your attention. And so, the ultimate question we must all face is a simple one, yet it will define the future of our species. How much of your soul are you willing to give to the digital god? Thank you for joining me on this journey into the unknown. If these are the kinds of questions that keep you up at night, be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss our next exploration. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious.